Well, my daddy made it all his life. And until he got where he couldn't, it's like Uncle Wiley, you know, he did the same thing. And Uncle Cheever, I reckon he did. It was just something that is the only way of living then. People used it for I reckon every kitchen had a churn or a pitcher or stuff. And that was something they had to have. But now you don't need it. You can go to the dime store and buy it. But I've kept this shop. Really thought the kids sometime I won't play in it. But I've kept all my equipment except that keel had a bigger keel. Let the Rex have part of it. And the lights is gone out, you know, these old things. But it's about as near as you'll find one unless you go down to Banks County with them motors turning. Everybody around up here don't reckon make any dime. Rex does. He's a little high tech. Yeah. Makes pretty stuff. Yeah. Rex is a good man too.
He is. I like him ever since I've known him.
I wish that I could have somebody that would be interested in just making a little stuff. Nobody. However, you can make more selling popcorn than you can make I've been in it all my life, and the 17th day of August I'll be 90 years old. So you can figure it out.
Have you got any of your early stuff you made when you was young?
You get tired of that stuff, you get tired of, just like you gotta, I'd rather somebody have it that wants to enjoy it, looking at it. I'd give them 2 or 3 truckloads away. I had these things full one time, but you get tired of looking at it. You get tired.
Do you have a favorite memory of making pottery?
It wouldn't be a favorite memory. It was a survival. That was why we did it. Why they did it was survival. In the wintertime here, you couldn't do nothing, and that's why there was a demand for churns, pitchers, stuff. And this is not the only one now. There was long potters in this area. But none of them ever got rich.
No.
It's like the stuff you see here. You know, you hate to throw it away.
What kind of glazes did you favor?
Well, the first potters, they had to make their own glaze. And then later on in the years, they got where they could buy parts and mix it. And that it's too expensive to try to make it. Now, I remember, memory might not remember, but Uncle Cheever and Pop and them break up glass, powder it up, and grind it in that old turning, like old gray bill.
Yeah, big old.
Yeah. But I hope people never get to that point again.
And they used to go around and collect ashes out of fireplaces and
Take the ashes, and I don't know what they did with ashes. They mixed it with a glaze somehow or other.
something.
most most of the old potters, people could tell who turned it because it was different. Everybody had their own way of doing stuff, you know, if it wasn't putting the handles on and just stuff like that. I don't know where we even have a piece, got some pieces, but nothing big of old churns. Face and picture was the demand. They didn't nobody want little stuff like that.
Right.
It was to be used.
People had to have it.
Well, yeah, they had to have it. But it was an area, the reason they came to this area, they could get clay. That was one of the things that brought them, so many of them around in this area, is the clay. And if you don't have good clay, you can't make pottery. And I don't know why. I don't even know why after I retired, they wanted to get in this mess. The kids wanted to play in it, but it's work in it.
Yeah.
They can make more in 2 days of work than we'd make in 2 weeks here. It's just a poor way of living. Is what it was.
Poor way of making a living. Hard way of making a living.
Every one of them. Uncle Wiley worked himself to death. Trying to farm a little bit and make pottery. That was the only income they had. There was no way of making no money.
Right.
They grew what they ate and had to buy clothes with stuff like that. Somebody wanted to be.
Has pottery been your career all your life?
Yeah.
Well, no, you might have lived in a regular job. I mean,
No, well, I didn't have until I retired. I built 24 years in the military, and I built about 30 years with the state, and all this stuff was done extra.
but you worked in the shop with Uncle Q's son, didn't you? You worked in Uncle Q's shop with him when you was growing up.
Well, that was the only place kids could go. The only place was within the shop.
Yeah.
You know, you couldn't get out and handle the pottery because it would break. And until they fired it, and then it'd still break. But they wouldn't let you touch a piece hardly, just made out of clay.
Yeah.
It's too hard to make, and I don't know. I can understand now why they did it that way.